A bloody and devastating weekend. With us now is the Chief Rabbi of the United Hebrew Congregations of the Commonwealth. That's Sir Ephraim Mirvis, of course. Hello, Sir Ephraim. Thank you for joining us. Your reaction to the events of the weekend?
Okay, we've just emerged from a two-day festival called Simchat Torah. It's season of rejoicing. It's supposed to be one of the happiest times of the year, but it was transformed for us into days of mourning, deep grief and trauma. And I, like many others, emerged from our festival last night. Like many others, haven't slept much. This is an absolutely horrific time.
How could this have happened?
Oh, that is certainly on many people's minds, and I'm sure that people will try to work it out in the course of the future. But right now, Israel is at war. The first question that we are asking others when giving them a call here in the UK is, how's everyone in your family? Because there certainly isn't a Jewish family in the UK which hasn't been affected in one way or another by this. And also, I've been inundated with so many messages of support and solidarity from so many people throughout Britain. And I sense that, there is no civilized person who can be unmoved, deeply shocked, who can't be deeply shocked by these scenes, by seeing what has transpired. And I know that there are many, many people who are with those suffering in Israel right now.
How can Palestinians and Jews alike reconcile what's happened with their faith?
With their faith?
Yeah.
Well, Jewish people have been people of faith from the time that we have been around, and we have gone through so many traumas. And despite so many numerous attempts to annihilate us, we are here and we exist in strength, and thank God we have a Jewish country, Israel, a tiny country the size of Wales, which has just gone through, no comparison is perfect, but in terms of scale, Israel has just experienced its 9/11. In terms of shock, Israel has just experienced its Pearl Harbor. And we are praying. There have been many special prayer services. The United Synagogue is hosting a large service this evening in northwest London. There will be a major vigil in central London today, together with many other services. And we pray at this time, and we give charity, and we show our solidarity.
As a man of God, can you pray for the Palestinian civilians trapped in Gaza?
So the loss of all innocent life, the suffering of all innocent people is a tragedy, and our hearts go out to everyone, wherever they might be. Israel, at this very moment, is fighting a war. There have been horrific scenes of terrorists going from house to house, dragging sometimes whole families out, taking hostages, parading them in the streets. There's been a music festival just outside Kibbutz Re'im. It's Israel's equivalent of Glastonbury. And 260 teenagers murdered in cold blood. And
that number may go even higher, of course.
Yes, absolutely. And in some media outlets, they're not using the term terrorist for those who are committing these atrocities. And
Hamas is a terrorist organisation as far as the British government is concerned.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And, if one doesn't use the term terrorist, it's as if one is providing a window of opportunity for justification, and nothing can justify this. You can imagine if, God forbid a million times, terrorists attacked Glastonbury and murdered 260 teenagers there, what would the British public say about anyone in the media who wouldn't call the perpetrators terrorists?
I hear you, but it is a tragedy for all civilians, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes.
What happens next?
Oh, gosh, we pray to God that Israel will be able to fight this war successfully. Israel is striving to protect her citizens. That is her responsibility. The atrocities continue, the trauma continues, the hostages are in Gaza, and we are identifying strongly with enormous pain with those who are suffering.
We appreciate you taking the time to join us. I'm really very sorry for your loss. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Reverend. Thank you.